Hello there. Yeah, so this week it is a silly one, really. Doesn't look very good on camera, does it? Okay, we'll do it from the other side. All right, so yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about. The vape machines, you know, those fake cigarettes. Well, people have started wearing little pouches. Now, other people have seen the little pouches and gone, actually, that's quite clever. And they've started having one, and short string, just for, you know, their mobile phone. And then they've got it where they can see it, and it's quite easy. Okay, so, you know, I made this one earlier, and it's got googly eyes on it, but I don't think it shows on the camera. And I've done it really badly. The glue is kind of on the fabric, so it does look really bad. And it's not for me, and I know it's for a mobile phone, and it is going to be a little bit tight. So I'm going to make two. Now, we might like the googly eyes, but I love the meditating cows even more. Can we see that? There's a little cow meditating. I know. You know, these simple things, they keep me happy. Okay, so I've got a square of fabric. That's quite easy. Now I've got another square of fabric. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to sew the top seam now. So I'm going to need to sew the bootlace in now. Alright, now I know it's always the way that I seem to do the first things last and the last things first. I'm just using my own neck to measure. I'd like it about there, but I want it to be easy to get over your head. You know, easy enough to get over your head if you've got sunglasses on or something. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's not quite halfway on the shoelace, because that would have been handy if I could use the same bootlace to make two. But not such luck. Okay. So, just by eye, if I do it like that. So I need to work out where the quarters are on this square. And I can do that by just nicking that there. So not enough to affect the hem or the seam, but there's a little mark there. It's going to be quite big. Okay, we'll just ignore those. So I'm going to have a hem there, so I'd like the cord to come out. I'll keep that first one. And I'll just do that second one. Okay. So yeah, obviously you can spend a bit more time on it. What I wanted, if we divide this fabric up into six equal parts, that's where I would like the string to go. Now when I go over the string, I want to definitely hit it. I don't just want it sort of placed in there. In fact, I could have taken the time and just put a knot in that string, just to make sure it is held in place. I'm going to place where I'm going to want the other piece of string and line those fabrics up again. A couple of reverse stitches, not a problem, and then come to the end. So far so good. So I've got the handles just poking through there. I'm now going to spread this fabric out, and I'm going to fold lengthways. What I am going to do is I'm going to make sure that these two seams line up. I'm going to give it a little shake just to make sure that the fold is flat, and also I'm going to make sure that this is in. Yeah, I don't want it accidentally catching. So, nice and easy again, long straight sew. But most importantly, these two lining up. Now, as you can see, all I've got now is a tube, and to be honest with you, I didn't measure the fabric, and I think now's a good time as any. So, what I need it for is for a mobile phone, and I need it so that the mobile phone, it won't be shallow enough so the phone won't fall out, but not deep enough so it'll get in the way. So I'm going to go about there. Now, one thing I'm also doing is I'm looking at the pattern of the fabric, and if there's a specific little moo cow that I want to keep, then I will keep it, because I'm a bit like that. Okay, I'm going to go there. I've just pushed the string in, the handle in, so that it's not in the way. Now, I'd like to seam flat and at the back, that's why I've kind of folded it over. I'm going to just measure up the lining. The pink is the lining. I don't think I said that at all, did I? Oh. Do you know, I was saying this earlier to a friend, the simple sews, the simple makes are, I find, a lot more harder to do. Okay. So now that I've pinched out that tube and I've got my seam now at the back in the middle, I can turn the lot inside out because I have only sewn the main canvas. I'm going to take a moment just to pop out those corners, and if you have like a blunt biro or something, the end of a biro, just to push them out so that it's a lot easier to do now. I'm going to take this lining, I'm going to wiggle it so that the seam is at the back, then I'm just going to, with my fingers, push the corners in and then pull it down, and you can see that they've kind of rolled through, and there we go. I'm just going to run that through the sewing machine. And then I'm going to turn the lining inside the bag and pop it through. Okay, now just with the flat of my hand, I'm just going to have a little run over and check that everything's in the right place. On the last one, the green one, I did just do a row of stitches along the top, and I did feel that it would just make it tidier, neater, and in a way stronger. So I'm going to take the bottom of the bag and then place it under the sewing machine. I'm going to make sure that the handle's not caught up again, and I'm just going to do a row of stitches. Have a little fiddle, make sure there's no lumps and bumps when I go over the back seam, and I'm going to make sure that the handles remain straight. And of course the handles remain out of the way. So yeah, it's all very well me saying a vape bag. I'm not 100% sure that I could put that up as a title, but that's what they are. And yes, so I suppose it's just a cute little bag really, isn't it? But there we go. So I've just put that over my head without knocking my reading glasses off. How good is that? There we go. Just a cute little bag. Alright, thank you for taking the time to watch, and hopefully see you again soon.